So Neil, what a difference a week makes, I suppose. Two good wins.
Yeah, with the games coming thick and fast, there's always the opportunity to string a run of results together, i.e. back-to-back results, and been asking for it for a few weeks, to be honest. And we might get a point and then we'll lose a game, and then we might get the odd win, and just haven't been able to string a run of results together, and we've done it this week, which I'm really pleased about. Two really dominant performances today, especially. Tuesday night was more of a battle and a local derby, and but today I thought, in terms of a Northern Prem game and what's required defensively and offensively to win the game, I thought it was dominant throughout. Fully deserved the victory on a difficult pitch. Albeit Phil and his team have, Dennis have got the pitch right and as flat as it could be. The weather conditions have made that difficult. Albeit we've played some really good stuff, which surprised me, because even in the warm up, a few bobbles here and there, and you ask the players to play a certain way, risk free. But I got to be honest, from first minute to 93rd, we were dominant. We put the ball into good areas. We won territory, but played some fantastic stuff. And again, should have won by a greater margin.
Yeah, 2 good goals, and like you say, they didn't have that many chances. There's the block that Kieran makes and the shot against the bar, but apart from that, there's not much really.
Yeah, it was comfortable, and you think back 2-3 weeks ago when we went up to their place, they were a real threat and caused us problems, albeit we played well. I thought we played well up up there a couple of weeks ago, but today it was strong, dominant. Like I say, defensively sound, but for a couple of opportunities, Adam hasn't had a save to make. Looked after their front 2, if you like, 1 plus the one in the hole. We're dominant in midfield, won all the first and seconds throughout the game. It's probably throughout the season, that's the one game where we've just won all the duels and the battles of first and seconds, middle of the park. And then when we were able to play middle of the park, we were the better team in terms of getting it down and passing it. And then, we've got a front 3 on the basis of the last 2 games that look a right threat. A big strong unit down the middle and pace either side of him. And every time the ball goes in behind or up to Pez, we look like we're going to score, or we look like we're going to create an opportunity. And 10 days, 2 weeks ago, we couldn't find the net. The last 2 games, well, last couple of 2 or 3 games really, we look more powerful going forward and look like we're going to score goals, which is pleasing.
You mentioned the front 3, but probably the goal of the game came from the left back.
Yeah,
great
it
technique
does
to win the ball.
Yeah, it does, and you're right, and it's a fantastic strike. Real good strike. He's got that in his locker. He does it all the time in training. But I've just said in the challenge, you rewind back to the phase of play, 3-4 passes before the goal. We put a ball into a good area. Josh Craddock clips the ball into the channel, and 2 or 3 weeks ago, Kyle Perry or whoever's playing up front would have watched it. Their full-back go and get it and roll it back to the goalkeeper, and they put it back on us. Pezza went and closed down the full-back. The full-back has to rush it into his goalkeeper. The goalkeeper shanks the kick, and we've got the ball in the final third. So we've won it back high up the pitch. 2 or 3 passes, the ball's in the back of the net rather than on our centre halves. So they're listening to what we want them to do, and then those little bits of quality you need in the final third we're getting there. So yeah, great strike, both of them really.
Yeah. You mentioned last weekend that you wanted to see a bit more from the team. Slight tweak in formation in midweek, was there? And you've been pleased with the response, I suppose.
Yeah. We've changed, haven't we? It's quite obvious we've changed shape. You can't keep picking the same players. You can't keep picking the same shape if you're losing football matches. I understand that you need continuity and players need to find partnerships and play. But I'll stand here when we've lost 3 on the bounce and people will moan that we're picking the same side, or he doesn't deserve to play. So you can't win. Hindsight after the event is a wonderful thing, but as a manager, you have to pick a side and a formation based on what I think, after doing all the research throughout the week, is going to win a football match based on the team I've researched and how players have performed in training. And we've done that. We did that Tuesday night. We got a fantastic result Tuesday night against a good side. Their run at the minute, Rushall's run, is really good. So to beat them in their own backyard was a fantastic result and deserved. And today, the boys have done exactly what they did Tuesday night and dominated the game from start to finish, and they fully deserved the credits. But like you've just said, it was only a week ago. I'm standing there and I'm saying to you, I'm asking questions of them now. They're not doing enough. The boys are coming in and then they're just going through the motions. And what a difference a week makes. We're not going to rest on our laurels. There's still a load to play for this season, and we're not going to get carried away, because I could be easily standing here next Saturday and saying to I've ripped the change rooms apart again. So just told them it's good. It's a good response to some harsh words last Saturday, some real harsh words, and I questioned one or two, and it's a good response to that. And they've shown that they can do it. They can do it, what's required to win football matches, but they've got to keep doing it between now and the end of the season.
So now you just want to roll this on to Tuesday night and then next Saturday?
Yeah, we've got a real big game Tuesday. We've just said to them, you know, it's important that we come with the same focus Tuesday night, because we want to get to the final, obviously, to try and win something this season, but obviously it's at Britannia as well, so which is, you know, it's nice for the club to be able to go to a final, but we've got to get through the Kids Grove game and then a semi-final. But the mindset is Tuesday night, make sure we turn up and perform like we've performed tonight, and then and keep trying to churn out wins in this league that's so tight, so tight. You know, we've gone up a couple more positions and we're closing the gap on that top 8, top 9 with 12, 13 games to go. So, you know, just want to make sure that we're all focused on making sure we improve on last year's finish, and the week we've just had has gone a long way to hoping that we do that.
I saw Bales and a couple of the other lads warming up before the game. So any
brilliant. Yeah, it's good. It's good news. Bales came through a training session Thursday, but I just thought today's a little bit too soon. An hour Thursday is not enough to warrant putting him in the squad. We need another session or two out of him. But groin feels good. Tyrell Waite was chomping at the bit to play today. 4 weeks Tuesday. This Tuesday coming, that'll be a month with his hamstring, and then we were told 4 to 6 weeks. Right. So he's done some rehab work today. See Tuesday, I don't know, we'll see. He'll definitely do the warm-up Tuesday, train Thursday, and he'll be involved next Saturday hopefully. And Ozzy just not quite right, and with Ozzy the way he plays, he's got to be right. Yeah. You know, mindset wise, you've got to be coming on or starting knowing that there's nothing wrong with the ankle, and he's just not quite 100%. But I'm hoping all three of them, you know, with a week's training, are chomping at the bit to be in the squad next Saturday.
Okay.
No worries, cheers.